I don't know. We didn't even plan it. Yeah, I stepped away from work a little bit earlier than normal because I have to go back here in a little bit. And
I
my
wasn't
brain is.
expecting it. I had picked up my sack of burritos and I was eating with my friend, and we were watching some science
Uh-huh.
YouTube, as you do.
As you
And
do.
and I said, I have to go. I'm going to go live with my friend. So can you pause it? Because I'm completely invested now in these science videos. It's ridiculous.
My skin color is the color of my wall.
A little bit. So I don't know if I'm overlit. I have a lot of lights this way and it's
Uh-huh.
dark back there.
I need to invest in a ring light. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm sending you a hug.
Thanks. It's fine. It's just, I feel like I've spent so much time making sure what I'm doing is accurate that it's just, this is a good distraction for just a minute. And then I'll jump back into it. I'll actually probably, whenever we end our stream, I will go have a quick dinner and then I will go back to work because I do have a meeting tonight. It's just my unusual once a month thing. And then I'll probably jump back into work to work. Anyway.
So, two things that I'm going to say.
Okay.
One, thank you for taking the time to stream. I know I've been asking for a long time. You have so much going on, and I feel bad. But whenever you are ready to go, just say you need to go, and it's totally fine because I get having all of the alligators chase you.
Yep.
So, I want to first point out I'm wearing my Cali t-shirt.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
West side.
West Side's the best side.
It really is, and it really is. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It is. It is the Pacific Ocean, like all of the things, 100%. My family's out there.
Do you know I don't have a chat on? So I'm going to put a chat on if anybody says any. Hi. I am
Oh,
so.
I do, but nobody has said anything in the chat yet.
Okay, no, that's fine. I have it open now. I didn't. Anyway, yeah. Um,
You need
I
to
see
do
you
that.
said hi.
Oopsie
Anyway, this is
doopsie.
not our normal time, so people don't typically expect us to stream now. We tried to do it a little bit earlier for you, and also it's just a nice break in my day. So
Yes. Hello, hello, Oliver Dixon and Fly
I can't
Guy.
hear
So,
you.
you can't hear me?
No, I mean it's very, very like
Can you hear me now?
I can barely hear you. Is what I guess is more accurate. Hi everyone.
Can you hear me at all now?
I can't. It's not. It's something changed. Like you, did you go into a different app while you were on this?
I did something,
I can't hear you.
but I'm talking.
Hi everyone.
What happened?
Can't hear-
Nothing?
no. Well, yeah. Here it sounds like a little bitty, tiny voice.
Hello?
No, it's not about distance to speaker. It's like you're. It's like you are. Not quite muted, but oh, there she went. Maybe she'll come back. Hi
Hello?
everyone. Try again.
Nothing. Hello?
No. Were you messing around with things while we were on YouTube?
No,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. No. No,
I
ma'am.
can't hear you. Hey, can you guys? Yeah, maybe if you turn your volume up, not
I,
my
I
volume
have.
because I didn't change.
I
Let me try.
did. I didn't
Hold
change.
on.
Can other people hear me?
My volume's turned up all the way. Can in the chat will you tell us? Can you hear Carrie? Because I can't.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I didn't do anything.
I mean, it's just like a little bitty tiny voice I hear. They can hear
Well,
you,
it's
so
you. It's you. They can hear me. Thank you for validating me, people, friends. I appreciate that.
here, look my ear. No, I can. They can hear you, so that's all that matters. Let me see.
Turn up the volume. It's important for our conversation that you hear me as well.
Ah, sorry, everyone. That was I think I may talk amongst yourselves.
Me talk to me. So here's what we're going to talk about, folks, and put any questions you have in the chat. I know that this is March, but we were just at Anther Northwest 2026. It was amazing. And we are getting ready for Furry Weekend Atlanta. The problem we have determined is Joelle. He can't hear me. What did you do?
Okay.
Oh,
That's, you talk. I'm listening to you, sort of.
feel
I
nice
don't know.
here.
So I did blame you, but it
What else
seems to
is
be on
new?
my side
Yeah.
because they can hear you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And one of us is very mature about
Hey,
it.
hey, there's somebody here we know.
I already said hi to him, but
Oh, I didn't hear because I can't hear you. I can barely hear you. Yeah, my volume is up and I don't have Bluetooth on, so I'm not connected anywhere else.
well,
Just yell
mm,
really loud.
and scare all the people. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to talk about Anther Northwest, which was amazing. So you can't hear me, so you talk about Anther Northwest, and then I will. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm yelling at these poor people.
Okay, so what I heard you say in your little tiny voice I can hear is that you want me
I
to talk about Anthro
disagree.
Northwest?
Yes,
I thought we already talked about Anthro
we
Northwest
didn't because you wouldn't stream.
because I wouldn't stream.
Why can't I throw you under the bus?
You have to make shorter sentences if you want me to hear.
Because we were too busy to stream, we have not
Oh,
talked about Anthro
that
Northwest.
makes sense.
Yes.
So, what do
So
you want to
go.
say? What do you want to say about it? It was fantastic.
It was amazing. So it was very well attended and busy, and we had the most fun.
It's okay. I can barely hear. It's fine.
We got to see a whole new side of one of our friends and learn how to pronounce his name. So that was good. That was really good. And we got it now. We got it. We both said it right. Well, I said it tonight. You heard me say it correctly, right? See, you're still
Feel it,
out
eh?
there. No, it's die.
Feel it, I. Oh yeah, because it's like the yeah. I
Did,
knew that.
did you
Thank
see
you.
me winning? Did you see me winning?
I do see you winning.
Winning.
I'm glad. I'm happy that you're winning. I
Me
don't
too.
mind.
I could use a win. I could use a win. So I'm so validated.
Is it periwinkle or is it lilac? So for those of you who were not in our space during this time at Anther Northwest, we had the most hilarious thing happen. It was hilarious. I don't even remember which one of us started, like, looked at, was it me or you?
No, it's me. I saw a car and I said, look at that car. It's so pretty. I think it is periwinkle. But I was wrong.
I said, I think it looks more like lilac. And at that point, everybody who were, anyone in the room,
In the state of
and
Washington.
people walking into the room, every single person, no, that's lilac. It
Why,
was
that's
much
not
funnier in
periwinkle.
person,
It was
but
funny. It was very funny.
it was funny.
It was a really good time. It was a fantastic time. The dance party was awesome. The kids parade was actually really
I was
fun.
gonna say the kids parade. We did the little video of you play of us playing soothing music. That was fun.
Ding, ding, ding. There was some cool magic that happened for some people,
Hmm.
and really cool. And hanging out, well, we call him our nephew, but hanging out with him was really cool. And being in Washington was wonderful for me because I live in Florida. So Um, I love Seattle. I love the Washington area. I love all of it. Oregon, all of that. It's so pretty. And I miss being on the West Coast. So that was really fun for me. And I'm going to have to go out again soon um, because I just miss it. And I'm on the East Coast, which is also fabulous. No shade. But yeah, so that was really special for me.
So I know that I had a good time, but my life has been completely crazy since then. So a lot of things are just not in the forefront of my brain. Like it was a great convention. It's always a great convention for us. But this year was the dance party was really good. I think it's felt like a lot of participation this year.
A
We do,
lot.
but it felt like it was a lot more. I don't know. It was just great. The magic that happened for some that was really cool.
Yeah, there was just a number of things that were really fun. We did some new activities, and so I'm excited to think about what we're going to do at Anthro Northwest next year. So anybody who's attended, anybody who's watching this later after tonight because you're not able to watch right now, see ya,
Bye,
fly
Fly
guy.
Guy.
So if you're watching this back later because it's not convenient to jump on, we are open to feedback for activities that you'd like to see
Mhm.
at Anthro Northwest or the other conventions that we go to. Um, and things that we could offer. We do provide a panel, and the panel was fun this year. But we're open to topics of things that you think would be important to talk about. So feedback always welcome. And our next convention is
For a week in Atlanta in May.
yes, 2 months.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so fast.
Yeah, we should buy some airplane tickets. So Um, we are going to be doing some. So Furry Weekend Atlanta is a bigger convention. There's just no two ways about it. We have bigger space. There's a lot more kids. We are going to have some new activities this year, and we put out a wish list, and we have gotten a couple of things. So I was going to open, and some of this is going to be a surprise to Joelle. So I'm going to open some of the stuff we got. Are you ready?
Sure.
I have pre-cut the box. So first of all, this is so cool. A whole bunch of
Oh, we
long
got them.
socks,
Oh,
and they're bendy. So if you
yeah.
have a weird snoot, you can still drink. I'm super stoked.
I always, do you know, they're always welcome. I
Yes,
don't
I'm
know.
really
It's
excited
very
about this.
rare to offer a long straw and someone say no.
I know. And these are super fun because they're a little bit fatter. They're not quite boba size, but you can move a
Mhm,
lot of water. But I think that the larger diameter, the reason I picked these was because it might be easier to hold with your paw.
mhm.
And they're bendy.
One
So
moment. Never mind.
accessibility. All right, so those go over here. So that was an executive decision I made on those.
Okay.
And we do have a card for who they are from, but it's the person's name. So I don't
Oh, those are
know.
the same ones you got. Funny. Funny. Sorry. Go ahead.
See, great minds.
Great minds.
Great minds. Aw. Okay, so now another thing. This is so cool. I don't know why we didn't get this years ago, but I am very, very excited about this. You're gonna be excited too, Joelle. I think. If you're not excited, I'm going to be bummed. So, so fake it. This is a display stand. It's pieces of wood that just snap together like a puzzle, and it will hold badge making supplies so we don't have to lay them all over the
Oh
table.
my gosh. Why haven't we done that before?
I don't know. I didn't know it existed, and I was going to make it because, I'm a maker. And then I thought, well, what can I buy and sort of half make because I'm also lazy? And I found that the exact perfect thing exists. Now, we do need two of them, and there's another one on the wish list. I did put our wish list out again, but it just really folds together so it's small. It'll fit right in a suitcase, whichever one of us is going to the place. Um, and it will hold them up at an easy angle for anybody to see, and it'll be orderly. Oh my gosh, Quinny is gonna love it.
It's like I love that. I love it. So it's sort of like our new sign, our stand that we have that was brilliant and it's beautiful and there's no reason why we've not had one before. So that kind of falls into that. I guess we're always trying to improve the young for chill space. So I guess that's it.
Why didn't we do it sooner? I and by the way, Philida, you've seen our sign. Our sign is amazing. So
It's beautiful.
Joelle fabricated that sign. I mean, she didn't print it and then like
I'm
she designed it and ordered it with money. What? Is she frozen? I think she's frozen. Hmm. Hello. Am only I here? What had happened?
oh, I'm
Are you
back.
there?
It said my stream was interrupted, but I was gonna say whoever that person was that said shut up, they had some power.
I guess they did. Do you want to know what's crazy?
What?
I can't hear you now. I mean, I can kind of hear you. I know that you're making words.
Is it very, very low? And it sounds like you're through a little bitty tunnel.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
I've
like
been
when you're
listening
using a
to.
microphone and then you don't use it, like a lavalier.
Do I?
Oh, you can't hear me now? What the hell, man?
Hold on. Say a word. No.
I'm
I'm
just kidding.
just
I wasn't making sound.
loser because now I can hear you.
But I can't hear you.
I don't know what is going on today.
That's okay. I'll listen very close.
That's what I've been
Hmm.
doing. You've been talking, and I'm like, every 15 words, I'm like, I heard
I can hear you, but it is quiet. It's like, you're
it's like like
far away.
a little Joelle. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. But you
So,
project, so it's okay. We can power through.
well, here's what I did to change my situation.
Uh-huh.
I lost the stream, then I
Uh-huh.
came back to the stream,
Hmm.
and then I picked up my phone, and suddenly it worked.
You were frozen in a very interesting way, in a very chin supportive way.
That's hilarious. No, it was so funny because whoever that was said, I saw that they said shut up, and then suddenly I was gone. I was like,
So when
that's
they said
impressive.
shut up and they had a particular name that I thought you knew, but see, our nephew froze them. So I thought that might have been somebody you knew, and that's why, but
No, I was laughing though because as soon as I recognized it, and I was laughing about that because so many people have tried that before, and that just doesn't work. Sorry, guys. um, but then I lost the stream, and I was like, "That is impressive." So
the power, it's
the
like
power,
well, no, I don't want to say because I then like very old person.
yeah, I would, I would like that power. So if that person wants to share how they do that, that'd be fantastic.
I would like to do that to people sometimes.
But in real life, anyway, I.
So for Furry Weekend Atlanta, we're gonna have some new stuff. I reposted our wish list. I want to get another one of those card holders for the badge making supplies. We have alcohol, and I'm thinking that we should do another craft. I know we talked about a craft, but I've already forgotten it. Hmm.
Don't expect me to remember anything today.
Girl, it has been
I
a month.
it really has been about a really rough year and a half. But this last month,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but Um,
We get through hard things.
oh yeah, it's fine. I mean,
We
even
just,
if it's not fine, it's fine.
well, it is fine because, I do talk about Disney a fair amount of times, but
Disney? Are you
Mhm.
Disney?
Disney,
I don't know.
kind of a
I've
Disney girl.
heard. Huh.
Disney failed many, many times and then just started again. And I think that that's one of the things they talk about it in leadership classes. You have to be willing to fail and dust yourself off and just keep going. And
Mhm,
resilience is important. We talk about resilience all the
mhm,
time because it's a learned behavior. It's a learned trait to be resilient, to say, okay, this thing has happened,
mhm,
make a plan,
mhm,
get through it, lean on who you can lean on,
mhm.
and do your
Well,
best.
I mean, I think it's been very recently we were talking about that. Even we've gone through stuff. We've been on this earth for a fair amount of time, each of us. And during that time, we've had some rough situations.
Yeah.
Um, but even now, when something happens, even now, my immediate, if I've made mistakes, my immediate, like, I don't know, instinct is to just run, hide from it, like give up. And then it takes me about 5 to 10 seconds to wrap my mind around it and remember that I can fix it. There's nothing I can't fix for that. I've not done anything in life that I can't survive. So,
I think too, it's the allowing yourself to process. Like I recently had a thing that was very traumatic for me. Of course, I immediately called you
right.
and I allowed myself to like cry really hard and really feel it. Um, and just swim in it. And it was
Yeah.
okay for me to be so, so sad because then when I said, all right, well, here's my plan, here's what I need to do, I don't feel like I didn't give it the respect of what had
Mm.
happened. So something
Well,
traumatic happened and I allowed myself to process it. And I think sometimes we don't do that because we're just like, we immediately go to fix. And sometimes you can't go to fix. It's not right to go to fix.
and I talk to children about that because if you don't let yourself feel it, like really feel it, it will come out in other ways. If you
Right.
just suppress the feeling, if you, I mean, and you know me, I'm kind of a, well, you just got to go do it person. But I too have to give myself that time just to feel whatever it is. And an analogy I've been told works really well for some people is to feel like that intense feeling. Envision a river, like a strong current in a river, and let it run through you, like where you feel it, but then it exits and it leaves. But you feel it while it's, there, while it's present.
That's a really good analogy. I think I will try to remember that because it's not different than what I did. Like now on the other side of it, I'm happy.
Hmm.
I'm happy that things happened the way they did. But
Right.
in the moment, I was very profoundly unhappy. And I think have being able to visualize it running through me as it did.
Yeah. Feel it and let it go and then move on. But don't try to step forward until you let yourself kind of acknowledge that things are hard sometimes. They are really hard and complicated, and it's not just one feeling. There are layers and a lot. I know that we don't talk, like, we're obviously not going to give you specific details about what's going on, but I've recently had some changes, some things happen, and there were different facets, different sadnesses or shock or all of these different layers of feelings. So I tried to name them when I felt them and then let it, think about it, process it, and move on.
Yeah, I think I don't know I don't know about you, but when I'm processing things, like even when I had the thing that happened to me and I immediately called you, I felt stupid and I kept saying, "I'm sorry, I'm being stupid, I'm being stupid." And you kept telling me, "You are not."
No, why would you be that? I know that you should never say that. Never get on yourself for feeling a feeling. And this goes to everyone. If you
You
feel
are 100% right, but I think
you
that it's a common thing. I think a lot of us feel that like, "Ugh, I should."
But
not be upset.
you cannot you cannot control how you feel. You control how you react. You cannot control your emotions, you control your actions. And so I know I it makes me so upset for someone when they're beating themselves up on, especially in when you're in a really like sad or angry or whatever space, because you're already throwing all of that negativity, like you're processing through, you're dealing, and then you're beating yourself up on top of it. No.
No. Speaking of anger is different. Anger is sadness, right? Anger is
Anger
sadness.
is just a secondary emotion, right? To
Right.
some.
But I had a therapist explain it to me once, like when you're in that anger and you're like a pot bubbling on the stove and the lid has flipped, right? And you're not cooking pasta anymore. Your pot has exploded and you can't really get back to the cooking because
The
you have to take
explosion.
time to clean up all the spilled water and stuff. So, trying to control that, like those big emotions by working through them.
And I think allowing yourself to name them is good. Like for instance, when you are embarrassed because you have a feeling about something or an emotion or a reaction, like not being embarrassed and just naming it. Um, what are
I
you
took care
doing?
of it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I think those are important things. I don't know. We are just people. We're all just people trying to do our best most of the time. It's easy to not be your best when you're online and you're making comments to people you don't know. Sometimes
I would not do that.
I would not do that.
But there are some that may.
Maybe, perhaps.
So, getting back on track because I know we can't chat for very long. You
No,
have
I only
to,
have about 5 more minutes.
yeah, and that's totally fine. I need to do some things also because I haven't finished. I'm trying to reorganize, and I think that that's something that we all do, right?
You've been
Periodically.
so busy doing it.
I have a deadline. I've set my own deadline of tomorrow.
Good.
So it has to be done. So tonight I have to sort out, there's photos and things. Since we've moved, I haven't put up pictures because I don't have a lot of wall space.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I just don't have a lot of wall in the house that we lived in before. There were more walls. And I don't
Okay.
so I have to figure out, and there were in this house, it's an old house, so there's like holes and there's like nails just all over. So we
Hmm.
just randomly stuck things on, like
Hmm.
completely randomly, just so they didn't get broken. It's
Yeah.
it's very weird.
No, I see. But so now you're trying to be intentional. You're creating
Yes.
an
Yep.
intentional space.
I want it to be a space that we live in.
Hmm.
So this is for me, this is Thursday. I have two jobs. So I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I will work Friday and then Saturday again. So I'm 7 days straight before a day off.
Right. I know. And then you've been trying to do all of the organization and cleaning in between. So you've been busy.
It's all right. I work from home. It's all good. Well, one of the jobs I work from home. And my son's birthday is Monday, but we're
So
celebrating
that's,
Sunday because that's my day off.
well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun.
Mm.
And somebody else's kid is going to come visit soon. I'm stoked about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Very exciting stuff.
We're going to do some cool stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we need to wrap up so that you can go do what you need to do. But anybody who watches this back, we want feedback. We want to know what you want us to do at Furry Weekend Atlanta.
So, and just if you're not familiar with, did you go through what we do at the Young for Rachel space?
No, you didn't
Okay.
hear me?
I didn't actually. So, just to kind of quickly review what we do in our Young for Rachel space, we have badge making supplies. So, people can either decorate an already created base or they can draw their own art. We laminate, we have
Frozen lanyards. You can make badges. You can make pronoun tags. You can make tags that say
I lost stream again.
I know. I know.
One. So anyway, can you hear me now?
About the same. So
Oh,
I was saying that we
anyway,
can make
okay.
pronoun tags or
Yeah.
buttons.
Well, we do buttons occasionally. We'll probably take button making to FWA.
Yes, because I got a new button making machine.
Mhm. We have a new one,
They make
including the
big
one
buttons.
that we have. And we have the paper cutter too, the circle cutter for the bigger one. So okay, so we can make that kind of stuff, and then we also offer noise canceling headphones. We have games, like board games. Connect Four and Jenga are always big favorites. What else do we do? We have a charger that I have to find.
Or we can get a new one. That one's pretty old anyway.
It really is. But we offer
So
charging.
it might have fast charging if we get a new one.
Right. And then we have the long straws that we offer. What else do we do a
And
craft.
I have bright fun
I
colors.
love it. We do typically try to do a craft. We do offer panels outside of our space. At FWA, we kind of have a whole like wing of a conference space. So there, yeah, on fourth floor. Anyway, so we do a lot of things. Badges were our first thing, and it is still to this day is our most popular.
Most popular.
We don't limit. People can make as many as they want. Everything we have that we do in our Young Free Fill space is free for attendees, so that's not like there's an extra cost to anybody. We just want to make sure that young furries are included in that kind of action. Plus, we've watched friendships develop regularly between young furries and parents and families. So that's what we do. If you have feedback on like a specific craft or something that we could add to our young furry chill space that would make it even better, we are always open, like Carrie said, to feedback.
Yes, and one of the things that actually one of the moms who we love, Karen, at Anthro Northwest, got a bunch of hygiene items that we were
Oh,
able to give out at Free Weekend Atlanta. Oh, sorry, at Anthro Northwest. So I love that. I thought that that was really good,
it
and I might
was.
want to do something similar at Free Weekend Atlanta because sometimes it's hard.
Well, a lot of people took advantage of it because they just, you forget different things, whatever. Something else that we offer at Anthro Northwest, we don't normally at Furry Week in Atlanta for two reasons. There, as you guys all know, it's hard to travel with multiple suits, and it's just a bigger space to control. But we have several donated partial fursuits that we allow young furries to try on if they have clean balaclavas. And we have had, speaking of Percy, we have had an addition to the fursuit family, so that's kind of cool too. Maybe we'll try to take a few to FWA. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Well, we'll
Okay,
figure it out. We should look at flights first, and then figure the rest of the stuff out
we
around it.
probably should be there. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that makes
All
sense.
right. So
And
thanks to everybody who stopped by. Special shout out to Feel It I. And then if you're watching this back later, remember we would love feedback and check out our wish list on Amazon.
yep. All right. Bye.
Bye.